Republicans who run commercials saying they're fiscally conservative, but most people know they're full of crap. And gentlemen, I was very disappointed recently. Actually, extremely angry would be a better way to put it. Belligerent, maybe. Senator Rand Paul's budget proposal to balance the budget by fiscal year 2016. Oh, that's crazy, balancing the budget. Went down in flames in the Senate. This proposal didn't even touch Social Security or Medicare. It could hardly be considered radical or draconian. But the way Washington has spent the last 11 years, and for most of the last century, partially because they've got all these obligations, they want to try to take care of everybody, and they have these obligations they have to take care of, which requires massive spending. And of course, rather than reform that, we're just going to keep shoveling money out the door. These cuts aren't radical. This pisses me off, to be honest. It got a whole 7 GOP votes. I didn't expect the Democrats to vote for this. They're the anti-federalists. They believe the federal government is effective at administering all this bevy of social programs designed to help everybody, a bevy of redundant and ineffective programs. One of the main problems in Washington is the amount of money it controls. Because it has all this money to redistribute, it has all this power to manipulate and control us. Senator Paul's proposal didn't end Medicaid or food stamps or SHIP. It simply block granted them to the states, which would make them spend their dollars more wisely. Paul's proposal repealed Obamacare, which is a no-brainer. Was there something, if the courts don't do it first, was there something else so bad in it that only 7 Republicans could vote for a piece of legislation repealing Obamacare? It ended numerous ineffective programs that are mired in fraud, such as the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. I have a video chronicling fraud in that program. All my videos, Universal Health Care and Government Inefficiency, are other examples. Thousands of eligible people... Well, I'm tripping over my tongue. Thousands of eligible people received federal funds. This happens in all federal programs. Some are worse than others, but these are easy cuts to make. Paul's proposal gets rid of the departments of Commerce, Energy, Education, and HUD. I suppose one could say a federal Department of Commerce is necessary due to Washington having the authority to regulate commerce, so we could just scale it down, but the departments of Energy, Education, and HUD are unconstitutional as well as ineffective. Was there something so bad in this that only 7 GOP senators could vote for it? 7? Paul's legislation would work towards cutting off welfare benefits to illegal aliens. What's so radical about that? It urges airports to go to private screeners in place of those unionized and useless as well as unhygienic TSA screeners, which are certainly good at wasting your money. Their jobs are virtually guaranteed for life. Senator Paul lays out his proposal in detail. I have all the links underneath the video as per usual, so I have to ask, again, how come it only got 7 GOP votes? I was not surprised to see clowns like Grassley, Lindsey Graham, Murkowski et al., who voted against it, but I am very disappointed in Inhofe, Rubio, Toomey, and Johnson. Inhofe's voted against TARP. He has a pretty good record as a fiscal conservative. What's the deal here? Rubio, Toomey, and Johnson, new senators, Tea Party, why'd they vote against it? I didn't vote for Grassley last year, and things like this are why I didn't bother voting for this career politician. This makes the lefties who think the GOP has drifted to the right look even dumber. If this can only get 7 votes, I have to wonder what they would consider a serious proposal. Senator Hatch voted for it because he has the Tea Party breathing down his neck. It's time for another house cleaning in the GOP, folks. I've already written Grassley asking for his specific reasons as to why he voted against this. If you have a GOP senator in your state, you should do the same. So again, why did it only get 7 votes? 7 GOP votes? That's crazy. This wasn't even a radical proposal. Balancing the budget, is that radical now? Is getting rid of ineffective and redundant and unconstitutional federal programs, is that considered radical that only 7 voted for it? This is Orwellian.